Oh, hey, Shelby. Ladies, how you doing? We met in the airport in Concepcion, Chile, and I picked her up. She was wearing a striped shirt and a navy blue skirt that day. I called Shelby up and I was nervous about it, and I asked her to Sundance night lift, full moon night lift. And we rode together with Kyle and his date, and I did not make any physical touch whatsoever on that entire ski lift all the way up the mountain. And we didn't even touch elbows, and that was it. Okay, so it was a Sunday night, my kind of thing. um, and Shelby was wearing pajamas. She also just got done showering. She had white hair. And we were watching Ephraim's Rescue. Just setting the mood, you know. And and well, Shelby probably is gonna say that I made the first move, but I will tell you, she definitely came a full 90, and I thought, this girl wants to kiss right now. And so I went for the gold. And yes, I kissed her on a Sunday night as we were watching Ephraim's Rescue. I apologize. I don't apologize, actually. No. If Shelby had $50, she'd probably buy like, well, Shelby likes to convert money into In-N-Out burgers. So to her, that would probably be about 15 In-N-Out burgers. That's kind of how she counts her money. So $10, she's like, oh, I got 4 In-N-Out burgers in my wallet. You know, that's kind of how she does this. But I'd say there'd be some In-N-Out burgers in there, a lot of Cadbury eggs, lots of goldfish. Well, that's easy. Just look at the camera.
Oh my gosh.
I think she thinks that I love serving people, and she thinks that I love to serve people. I think she wants everyone to be happy, and she stresses about that a lot, and she also loves to serve people, as I do. I love that about her. Andy Samberg, hot rock, weirdest celebrity crush ever. Drowning. I don't want to drown. Ever. Being tickled. And she's just scared of me, scaring her, and being kidnapped. So the huge fear of a Liz's Smart situation since childhood. So that'd be it. Day one.
Oh my gosh.
I think probably when I told her I liked her on the couch at my apartment. I think that's when she really knew. I think she had a hunch, but I think that's when she really knew. Well, Shelby's probably not gonna believe this, but I'd say, I think the first time I hung out, I think I knew that I wanted to be around you, and that you were really important to me, and that's why we hung out every day after that. So I might have fought it, but I think I knew when we went on that hike. Okay, I would say we'd probably go to like a museum, something educational, something interesting, something historical. Then we'd probably go get tacos and or Indian food. And then we'd probably watch a movie and eat Cadbury eggs. My stinky North Face jacket from my mission that smells like mold. I love that jacket. I'll never get rid of that jacket. So 2 stories. The first time I farted in front of Shelby, one time I was in the car, you were outside of the car, I farted in the car, you got in the car, and you asked me if I farted, and I said no. I did fart that time. Second story, we got out of your car, I was dropping you off at your door, let one fly on the way. And then you said it smelled like trash. And I felt guilty, I couldn't hold it in, and I told you I farted. I should have just let you think it was trash. Bad move. Harry Potter. And the scriptures. Scriptures and then Harry Potter. Yeah. Shelby's gonna have a hard time with this because she knows I don't like to read that much. So she's probably gonna say she doesn't know. And outside of the scriptures, my favorite book is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. Coffee flavored ice cream. Writing you instead of Y-O-U. That's a no-no. I'll never do that. I don't like when people aren't direct. For example, if you have a pet peeve that someone shouldn't say you instead of Y-O-U, you should just tell me. And I don't like when people aren't genuine. Same kind of thing, but I don't like people that are not genuine. I don't know how to describe it. I guess she has a smile. There's a certain smile that she has when I can tell she's really happy. And she will go up on her toes. She stands up like that, really tall. She kind of dances around. They were from BYU Floral, and I called Liz, and I found out she hates carnations, so never will she receive carnations. But the flowers turned out horrible. They had these weird, funky flowers that don't even look like flowers. They look like a weird plant or weed. And they had, I don't know what they were called. I don't know what they're called. I think Shelby loves where she lives, where her family's from. She'd love to live there, but she's also not dead set on living there. I think actually she would love to just travel the whole world, and that if we could retire that way and be traveling constantly, that would be her dream. I think she wants 5 to 6. I'd say it's Becky G. Shower.
Wait, really?
or La Vie en Rose by Louis Armstrong. She doesn't know that, but that's a song. Well, she does know that. She wouldn't say that though. But I like that song. My song for Shelby though is Angel by Jack Johnson and Green Eyes by Coldplay. I think Shelby likes time, and I think she likes touch. Words of affirmation, and a little touch, you know. Okay. The 4 words I would use to describe Shelby is pure, smart, happy, and loving. Shelby did, and I regret it. Yeah, she said I love you. I said a couple days before that I was falling in love with her, but she was the first one to say I love you. I think she'd be a writer.